Welcome to our channel. Today, we have the following news. The evolution of Liu Yuning, from street singer to 35-year-old star. When old photos of Liu Yuning began circulating online recently, ranging from his childhood to candid shots at age 35, they sparked heated discussions among fans and casual viewers alike. The images form a visual timeline, a kind of living documentary of how an ordinary boy transformed into one of China's most recognizable entertainers. Who would have thought that the tall, slightly awkward young man who once sang on the streets and broadcast his voice through live streams would one day dominate the entertainment world? Yet that is the reality of Liu Yuning's career, a journey that is as much about perseverance and growth as it is about physical appearance. It's true that Liu Yuning has always had a naturally appealing face. His delicate features and tall frame gave him a certain presence, even before fame polished his image. But to suggest that looks alone carried him to the top would be a misreading of the harsh, competitive world of Chinese entertainment. The industry is crowded with handsome men and beautiful women, but only a handful manage to carve out long-term success. Liu's story proves that appearance may open doors, but it is talent, resilience, and timing that determine how far one can go. Liu's road to stardom was anything but straightforward. His earliest attempts at talent shows drew little attention, and for a while, it seemed that his musical aspirations might never take off. What changed everything was the rise of street live streaming. Standing on sidewalks with little more than a microphone and his voice, Liu gradually built a loyal fan base. Viewers connected not only with his singing but also with his grounded, approachable personality. It was during these years that he unknowingly laid the foundation for his later success. By 2016, at the age of 26, Liu began testing the waters of acting. He took on small roles, characters like He Tao, Du Fen, and Wei Cheng Fen, names that may not resonate widely but serve as milestones marking his steady climb. These early roles didn't bring overnight fame, but they showcased his willingness to learn and adapt. 2 years later, in 2018, Liu officially signed a contract and debuted, signaling his full entry into the entertainment world. What followed is now familiar to most fans. With roles such as Zioning, Black Glasses, Hadu, Bai Chaofei, and Ning Yuan's Hao, Liu gradually became a household name. Each performance seemed to expand his range and refine his craft. By 2024, at 34 years old, he had become one of the most in-demand actors in China, with projects already lined up for 2025. Observers often comment that Liu Yuning appears to grow more handsome with age, his popularity seemingly feeding his charisma. There is some truth to this. Fame has given him access to top stylists, professional grooming, and carefully curated public appearances. Yet what truly distinguishes him now are not just external refinements but the confidence and calmness reflected in his demeanor. His eyes, once full of uncertainty, now carry the weight of experience. This inner transformation is the product of years spent weathering rejection, persistence, and finally, hard-earned success. Liu's career also mirrors broader shifts within the entertainment industry. Today's audiences are less interested in distant, flawless idols and more drawn to authenticity. A humble, grassroots background, once considered a disadvantage, has become an asset. Liu's story resonates because it reflects both aspiration and relatability. He is proof that someone from modest beginnings can still rise to national fame. At the same time, the industry has grown increasingly competitive. Attractive looks are no longer enough to secure longevity. Audiences demand genuine talent and continuous growth. Liu's transition from internet singer to respected actor highlights not only his adaptability but also his dedication to honing his skills. Every role he has taken shows incremental improvement, evidence of someone unwilling to rest on fleeting popularity. Of course, timing also played its part. The explosion of short video platforms provided him with the perfect stage to showcase his talent in the early days. Later, the rise of the fan economy ensured he had a strong, engaged supporter base to propel his career further. In many ways, Liu is a child of his times, lucky to ride these waves, but also sharp enough to seize opportunities and convert them into long-term achievements. And yet, when people talk about Liu Yuning's appearance evolution, what really deserves attention is the work ethic and persistence behind those photos. Looks can catch the eye, but it is ability and character that carry someone forward. Instead of envying his good looks, perhaps it is more meaningful to emulate his relentless hard work. Instead of admiring the surface, we should focus on the substance of his performances and career choices. In an age obsessed with appearances, Liu Yuning reminds us that an interesting soul and a strong will are ultimately more valuable. His life story encourages fans to believe in perseverance over shortcuts, authenticity over pretense. And as the industry continues to change, one can't help but wonder, where will the next Liu Yuning emerge?